Go. So guys, decided to come down here for Dalton. I mean, I live here as well, and wanted to see what's going on with the community. I know we have like certain social media outlets with NBC or Fox or ABC, left and right wing, kind of just giving their worldview take on things. But since I live locally, not only in this community, but I'm proud of it, I wanted to kind of get a couple of the well-respected individuals and people who here at the protest peacefully, get some of their opinions on topics and questions that I have, and just kind of go from there. So would you go ahead and introduce yourself, sir?
My name's Kyle Lewis. I was born and raised here, Marine Corps veteran. I've run the Whitfield Watchman page now. Doing community service through my page.
Yeah, basically, awesome. So my first question would be for you, sir, specifically, is why are you here today?
I came here to, stream the protest on my page, get some interviews in, get both sides of the coin, because I can see it from both sides. Okay. Myself, people saying illegal's illegal. Yes, there's laws that's got to be followed. I understand that. But in the same time, a lot of these people out there smoking weed and doing other illicit things.
Hypocrites.
So they're being hypocritical. And they just have the grace of being born here.
Okay, that's a good perspective. That's a good perspective.
And I know the people came here for a reason, for a better life.
Of course.
And I see them wanting to better for their families. And I know there's not a single person out there that would not lie, cheat, and steal to take care of their family.
That's good. I like that. That's good. That's good. On the spot too. I like that. So, what does this specifically mean to you as like a Dalton resident, as someone like a veteran expressing their First Amendments and everything, kind of just synergistically?
Well, that's why I fought, for the country, is to protect that constitutional right to protest and to have your voice heard. And seeing the community come together is a great thing.
Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, how do you think Trump and his policies have affected your community specifically in Dalton?
I know with Dalton's high Hispanic community, and I know it's put a lot of fear in them. I know out there doing a lot of things that they would be normally doing, just because they're afraid they're going to get rounded up.
Okay, perfect. What would you like to see done about ICE? And that's either to make them better for the community, like for the USA in Dalton, or to kind of maybe strip away some of their rights, regulate how they are able to act on jurisdiction within the country.
The biggest thing is policies at this point. It's all.
It's all. You're gonna have a good old answer. So.
It's always policy, and it starts at the top down. And just like in the military, if I done something or one of my troops did something wrong, it was going up the chain and it was coming back down to me. And I know they're just following orders, but sometimes you gotta look at orders like, is this really necessary?
Yeah,
is this the right thing to do? You have the moral and then you have the legal, conundrum you got going on. And so it's going to come down to the individual agent and how much they care about their job, and are they able to live with their actions?
Okay.
So that's what I see there.
So I got one more question for you, and then I do want you to have a closing piece and things like that for the people to understand who you are as a father, veteran, husband, and a community, a Daltonian, so to say. So my last question to you before your closing statement would be, where do you think this will continue to either a breaking point or an impeachment? Where do you see going on in the next couple of months? Because it went from us kind of as a community having our disagreements to now actually being here, and as you could tell, with not one man, Trump himself, but as a whole community of politicians coming together, making policies that affect people. What do you see coming about in the next couple of months?
I believe we're damn near at a breaking point as it is, especially with the federalization of National Guard and sending Marines in. Marines are already angry. We've been trained for one purpose, and then all it takes is that spark.
Yep.
And once the bullets start flying, and that is just going to send, not the crimson wave everybody wants to wash over the nation. It will be in blood, and no one's going to be a winner in that case. It's going to tear communities apart, worse than what's already going on. We definitely have to use our voice and not violence. I know a lot of people think that nothing can be changed without violence. Some cases, no. We had that issue in 1775, so 1776.
We set that record straight,
But I believe with enough voices are heard that things can change and can be better.
Okay.
And that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping, as you can see behind us here, that their voices are heard and it's across the nation today. Hopefully some things will change for the better.
Awesome. Well, do you have any closing statements? Anything you want to say? Get off your chest.
I think I pretty much got it all out there because
Awesome.
I will talk your ears off.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I really appreciate you coming in, my man. And